Hey guys, I'm Biker Brad, and today we're going to go fix a non-running SV650, and then we're going to get it back here, and we're going to do a full fucking restoration on it. Well, not a full restoration, we're not buying bits, but we're going to restore it for free, essentially, but not for free. You know what I mean.
Subscribe to Biker Brad right now!
Here we are, on call, coming out to do the repairs and that. And what we've got right here is a broken down SV650, yeah? Turn the key on, right? When it fucking wants to. Right, yeah. So what we've got here, SV650 non-start. Wasn't able to turn the key a second ago because it's just doing my head in. Oh, now it's turned. But this is exactly what it's doing. It's clicking, but not just the relay, the engine is clicking. The starter motor is trying to spin, yeah? And the bike got pushed over, so I'm assuming, yeah, that it was hydrolocked. And now what I've just done is I've opened it for this car up here. I've looked inside and I've opened the throttle. And what can I see? It's full of petrol. All the way to the bottom, completely hydrolocked. The engine will not spin over. All I have to do now is take the plug out, spin it over, and she'll run. So basically, it wasn't full of petrol or anything, it was full of oil, the whole cylinder, and it shot it everywhere. It's coming out the ferrets and everything. The whole front cylinder was full of oil, but it now runs. Whee! So I'm back in the shed of dreams. SV, just up there. Gonna have to bring it in here now, get it in, squeeze it in. Ready? Start cleaning them up. So here it is in the old shed. And now, first things first, I'm going to do the easiest job ever. I'm going to go through and polish this exhaust just because I know this could look a lot better and it's just sticking out at me like a sore thumb. So I'm going to get that done. So that's the exhaust polished, but I'm not wiping the polish off or anything with a dry rag because tomorrow in the daylight I'm going to be cleaning this whole bike, scrubbing it. So the scrub's basically going to take all that off. But the reason I'm polishing before I wash is quite simply because I make a mess whenever I polish. I just get so into it like this and fucking, you know what I mean? It just fucking splashes everywhere. Gonna give it a wash tomorrow, get all the shit off. So the bike's had a polish and a wash now, and I've just gone through and I've changed a few bolts, for example. That one needed to be changed, and then that one needed to be done up but not changed. That one needed to be changed. I need to glue the indicator back on. This one here needs to be changed. So the R125 just cruising along at 15 because we've just got a flat tyre. The rear tyre is completely flat. Completely. So yeah, you have to fix that as soon as possible because that is not good. Fucking thing.
Oh lordy lord.
So the Lexmoto Arrow, yeah, the switch gear is just fucked, right? This one here is just fucking tapped. It doesn't indicate, the button doesn't work, and the fucking headlight thing plays about, and yeah, it's just shit. This side does work, it just looks crusty. So we're replacing both sides with brand new. Look at the fucking difference, that side, that compared to that, or this side, that compared to that. Yeah, major improvement. So the first step here, we're going to start on this side, right? And what we've got to do is we've got to follow the cable down. We've got one plug of the cable from everywhere it plugs in. For example, the clutch switch there, and then it goes under the tank. So we have to take the tank off to do this job. So seat off, tank off, let's go. And now that shit's off, we can have a proper look. We can see that both sets come back down here and there's a zip tie there. So just, we'll cut the zip ties, unplug them, and we'll start pulling them off. Get away, you cunt. And if you've never wired in Chinese switches before, most of the colours are the same, for example, indicators and stuff, but some of them do change, and every single one will be in the wrong place. So you have to get a sharp pin, take them out of the place they're in there, undo them, and put them back into the right place, so that you can just plug it in. Read on the wiring on this side. This now all matches up with, well, wherever the other connector's gone. But now the problem is with this side is that there's way less wires on the old one than there is on the new one. So we have to figure out which two wires we're eliminating and which ones we're keeping. So there you go. I'll get back to you in a minute. So the two extra wires we had right here, brown and yellow. So we've just snipped them off. We've put the old plug back on this one, obviously not the new plug, 'cause it's the wrong size. And now both sides should be wired in, ready to go on there. And then test and see if there's any minor adjustments we need to do to wiring, etc. See what doesn't work and stuff like that, you know? But just look at how good these switches look compared to the older ones that were on there. Oh, yes. 10 times better. So by using a wire direct to the battery, making sure not to touch anything ground and short it out and make a fire, I've then touched it against both of these two, which are stripped. Touching it against brown, nothing happens. Touch it against yellow, all the lights turn on and I can control them. So, there we go. Yellow means switch to power. So, let's get it in there. Now, whilst I'm waiting for a few other parts to arrive in the post, like the ignition barrel and stuff, so I can wire that in and get the other bits done, I'm going to quickly go ahead and do the things that I could do with the bike cold. For example, doing the intake clearances and the exhaust clearances, which would be a nice, easy little job to do. And then I'm also going to go ahead and I'm just going to tighten the chain, because as much as it looks tight right now, it ain't. So yeah. Woohoo! So I've got the front end stripped down here. Just waiting for the ignition to arrive, obviously. But we're ready for the arrival. So now it just needs to hurry the fuck up and get here. So I was just looking with the old ignition barrel and I noticed there's no steering lock pin. Yeah? And I thought, oh, maybe it's just fucking been where it's been stolen before, sort of thing, yeah? But no, there's nowhere for the pin to even slot into. Because the steering lock is one of those ones that goes down here and you turn the key from fucking here. So, instead of spending the £30 that I was going to spend on this, yeah, literally like tomorrow when I get paid or whenever the fuck, yeah, I'm literally just going to buy the cheapest ignition barrel possible now. Now I know that I don't even have a fucking steering lock anyway, there's no point, is there? So, yeah. Now this is something you guys haven't seen for a while. The old blue Carrera wheelie bike. Now, the thing why this has been left is purely because, yeah, got a rear puncture the last time I rode it, and the derailleur always pisses me off and fucks up, right? And I lost the bolt for there, and I've lost a few bits and bobs, and yeah, you can see I've had to bodge it up a few times, etc. But, you know, it is actually still a working bike. It's still got both brakes, it still rolls, it's still got the chain and stuff. It literally just needs derailleur and inner tube, but it's been sat for so long because of it. And I ended up just getting another bike, obviously, which has been nicknamed the Bike of Bradmobile. Stickers available on Instagram if you want to message me. You know, you've got you've got a few styles, you've got different sizes. But yeah, any Bike of Brad stickers, obviously give me a message. So I've been riding this thing with the hydros and that, because obviously the other one's got disc brakes, but this is a piece of shit. And I want to reuse the Carrera, and it's got the Carrera seat on it. So my plan is to get a new inner tube for this, new derailleur again, as per usual. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll have the wheelie bike up and going again. Here we've got the R125 up on the jack and the axle stand there, just supporting it. Now it's getting a new chain sprocket and cush drives. Because obviously it's got a brand new tyre to replace the puncture the other day. So now we've got to sort the rest of the showy tote. So we just got the wheel off, yeah. And look at the cush rubbers. Like, the cush drives are supposed to look like this. You see how that's the right size, it fits perfect, that's what it's supposed to look like. Oh my god. This thing is annihilated. Fucking look at it. Mashed. It's all assembled. It's got a brand new chain and sprockets and cush drive and tyre. And that is fine. So guys, the ignition set that I've bought here is for an Aspire 50, yeah? But obviously I've got the, you know, Lexmoto Arrow 125, and all of this is perfect. It's even got the steering lock that I was on about. Oh, crazy. It's got all the right wires ready to go. It's wired straight in. Perfecto. Here we go. Fuel cap and ignition. Ah, yes. Fucking minty, 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 mint. Yeah, boy. So I wasn't really recording a video. Me and Lucy were just working on the R125, yeah? Just us two, just as a little couple thing, just as you would normally, nicely. But what the fuck have we just uncovered? What the fuck is this air filter? Huh? The fuck is this? What is this? Right, now someone tell me, why the engineers at Yamaha would do this? Exhaust pipe here, oil drain there. Are they fucking retarded or what? Oh, right, the rear bearings are finally in, and I've got the front bearings right here going in now. Fresh bearings, finally in. Both brakes been cleaned up, front and rear all sanded down and freshened up. What are you doing, Verno? Where's your collar, you little cunt? Much better. Got a bit of grease on the disc there, so I'll make sure to clean that off. That's from just putting it back on, holding it with greasy hands. So, yeah. And here we have a new engine. Woohoo! And a chainsaw. So I'm now late to my CSCS course because this thing's due for its MOT, going in for it right now, and the fucking indicator decided to blow on me. So I've just had to change the fucking bulb, but it works again. So I'm 10 minutes late, and now I've got to fucking leave. So let's go. So it's currently 10 minutes late for my CSCS course, but the bike's in for the MOT. I'm now just walking the 2 minutes to the place because it's actually just up the road from here, thankfully. Oh, lovely Subaru over there. Ooh. But yeah, he never seems very impressed when I bring my bikes here, and it always takes my confidence away because he just looks at my bikes like, oh god, what the fuck has he brought in now, every single time, and I'm just there like, please pass it, please do it for me. But yeah, I hope it passes. Fucking piece of shit.
So if if it's bad enough.
So boys and girls, I've just finished the course. It is currently raining, but finished my course. Just phoned him up because I wanted to see if the bike was alright. And he goes, yeah, it's passed. It's passed. I've got an MOT. But yeah, he was telling me there's a few issues and that with it, but it's got an MOT. But, oh, the Lexmoto's passed, boys. Look at the size of this train. I wonder what cargo they got on this motherfucker. Speed is going too. About 5 miles an hour, if that. 2 miles an hour. Could run faster. So for those of you that don't know, an MOT is the yearly test we have to take for our vehicles in the UK. And here's my pass. I've only gone and done it. I've passed with this piece of shit. So if you like the Lexmoto Arrow build and you want to see more, don't forget to drop a like right now and go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell, because honestly, you're doing me a massive world of favour. I absolutely love making videos for you guys, and now that the Lexmoto is legal, I'm going to be able to make so much more content for you. Like, it's been insured for a little bit now, but now it's finally got the MOT, I can finally tax it, and we'll be on the way, completely legal. So yeah, thank you a lot for watching, guys. I love you all. Peace out. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Take it easy.